Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We're doing a little bit of a different style of formats with the next couple of videos, trying to learn what we like, what we don't like. This is from a stream that we did last night. If you wouldn't mind going over to Twitch and checking me out there, that would be greatly supportive of you as well. Other than that, we're just going to hop right into it. So we're starting to help with this video on one of the most hated missions of mine, and I don't even remember what it's called. I don't even bother committing it to memory just because of the sole fact of everything that happens in this mission. And as you'll see, there's a little something that constantly pops up and completely fucks me every single time. And in this first run, it's definitely not fun. So as we are playing through here, you'll notice that I am just miserable. Ooh, golly, I haven't played in a while. You'll notice throughout the game that I am very easily angered, and it just progressively gets worse. There's parts
So
in it
stupid,
that
I dodged that.
you will more than definitely understand that I am very frustrated.
I dodged that. More people to roll through. Don't shoot them, you bots.
As you can see, I'm getting very into my game. I go very quiet when I'm playing games, and that's a big downfall of mine. So when I am locking in, I go very quiet, and just a lot of mumbo jumbo is coming out, and it progressively gets worse and worse. And as you see, as I go throughout the level, I get more and more quiet and just very minimalistic talking. I'm just now rolling through 200 cultists, and you're gonna realize that I really hate the Thousand Suns, especially the Zangor and the Pyroblaster Marines that they have. They're just so annoying. I can deal with the Hellbrute, I can deal with anything else, but the Zangors and the Pyroblaster guys, no, they are my top hated enemies in Space Marine 2.
Oh, lordy. Where the fuck am I supposed to go?
I get easily distracted when I'm purging the Xenos, the Heretic, and the Witch in this game, if you can't tell, so I get easily lost. So you'll notice that the coloring of my Space Marines actually matches my real life tabletop versions of the Space Marines that I play, and I think they look immaculate in Space Marines 2. Even though it's a lot of basic original content with the game, just the sole fact of I can have my custom Space Marines in Space Marine 2 was a huge blessing. I hope they continue that on in Space Marine 3, because goodness knows that over the years my fanatics for Space Marines and Warhammer in general has grown. I mean, my buddy got me into Sigmar, and we've been doing Sigmar games here and there, and by far, even though it's probably one of the top voted things, Skaven are the best. And Skaven is by far the best. And if they brought Skaven from Sigmar into 40k, I think that would be amazing, but the likelihood of that is so far. I mean, it would be immaculate. I just want to say that I absolutely hate using the hammer on Bulwark, but on Assault, it's fine. Bulwark, no, I absolutely hate it. Give me the sword. Give me literally anything else, because not having your shield is pretty miserable in any of the battles.
Ooh, that was huge.
The amount of reinforcement attempts in this mission alone, or this run I should say, drove me crazy. Because the AI, because I don't normally play with other people and I should, the AI refuse to target them when you need them to target them, and they start calling as soon as you're in the middle of doing something else, whether it be charging up a fusion reactor or whatever it may be. And there's a few times where I managed to get them before anything bad happens, but the further I go into this mission as Bulwark, you will see how miserable I get.
Ooh.
These circles are the most annoying, repetitive things I have ever dealt with. And I understand that they are a core part of the game, but this mission alone does not need them. They are so annoying.
And they're not gonna get... Don't bring him down here. Don't bring him down here.
After finally getting rid of this third barrier, I was able to move on, and it was slow-ish. I was not having a good time. It was one of those things that I wish they would remove. They need to remove it. And once we got past this part, it was nice for all of 2 seconds. All of those 2 seconds. Look, who grates us with their magnificent presence, because why wouldn't they show up at the worst time while I'm hunting for these fusion cores to put in to get the bridge working? But no,
Are you fucking
I
kidding
was
me?
just barely slow enough to getting him to stop his reinforcement call. In this part, you'll see that they don't stop. It happens quite a bit.
Oh, please, for the love of God, kill him. Of course, you two are here. Nope, nope, nope.
You notice how much easier the game got once I was able to stop those reinforcements? Because this game mechanic, instead of just, having them pop up at random times, they're like, oh, we're going to let you know when they're going to start touching you inappropriately. A lot. Once we got through the bridge, we kind of sped ran through this one part to get to where we needed to be. until you know it. Guess who pops up again?
God damn it.
I finally cleared that section, trying to go through it as fast as I could, because I'm over this mission by now. I really am. I still am. To get to the boss arena, and let's just say, I love boss fights, no matter how difficult they are, but this guy just has that special annoyingness to him. It's like finding Milena from Elden Ring, or anybody that you grew emotionally attached to in any of the Kingdom Hearts games. It was not fun. I hate lasers. Guess what? More lasers, and these are way more annoying, in my opinion, and it's not fun. Before even getting through the first phase of this guy, I am on a smidgen of health. There is a minuscule hair there. I'm fighting for my life here. We finally started fighting his tendrils and minions before he spawns back in. And mind you, it takes him a good second to spawn back in. I mean, it's just annoying. Yay, more lasers. And I mean, this is just absurd amount of lasers. You hear that sigh there? There was one when I started the boss fight too. You can go back and hear that. I don't like this guy. He is very annoying. Mind you, I should be perfectly fine level wise for this difficulty and all that. But no. The lasers just, I was stupid. I hung out way too close. I was like, I can fight him, I can do this. No.
Bastards.
No, don't. Thanks to the Assault Marine, who finally was not stun locked anymore, got me back up and into the fight. And then it gets pretty bad.
Are you...
A heartbreaking defeat, and that's when I was like, nope, I am done with it. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to play a different class on a much easier difficulty, and we'll go from there. And so I chose the Tech Marine, and I was having the joyous of times.
Okay. Tech.
After activating my second little spider turret there, I had my first like little real encounter that I had some fun with. But other than that, there's nothing special going on. I mean, easiest difficulty as a Tech Marine I have never played. There were some more battles here and there that had decently large groups. and they were easy. I mean, what can I say? Everything was easy at this point. And we finally broke through the first barrier person deal that's going on. And once we get through that, we just kind of keep on chugging along. Had another really concerning fight, but I remembered that it's way easier now. Way easier.
And Sunday I like probably the most out of all the dudes.
Yeah.
Back to the part that I really hated before, but playing as the Tech Marine and on much easier difficulty, it was nothing. Nonchalant, blew right through it without any difficulty.
Dude, I was thinking about it now that I'm talking to you. I have not played League of Legends in like a hot minute. I haven't been talking to anybody, bro.
That's fair. That is honestly fair.
Want me to tell you how many times those reinforcement calls popped up? Once. One time. As my playthrough through with a Tech Marine. I'm genuinely upset. This part here definitely shows how broken the Tech Marine is still with his servo gun. I mean, it goes from, oh, I never hardly used it, and then when I start using it, flashing red, flashing red, flashing red, flashing red, flashing red, everywhere.
I've had a lot of friends in those genres for that whole time.
Finally,
That's fair.
finally going into the next area, and lo and behold, my game crashes. It completely freezes up, and I don't know what else to do. So I rage quit. We called it a night, and that's the end of that story for now. We'll come back to it when I stream again, or I'll make a YouTube video out of it. And if you've been enjoying what you have been seeing, and like the new layout and how I'm going about things, any recommendations, anything will be greatly appreciated. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, night, midnight, afternoon, whatever time it may be for you.